So now we're on hole number 2, and I think hole number 2 is a par 3, right? It is a par 3, and we're going to take... So I went back and looked at some stuff on this, and we're going to play this with... You can play this with your Saturn or your Backbone. I think either one will work. And I'm going to use... I was using my Saturn. I'm going to use my Backbone. I'm going to play it I'm going to play the same spot, but just a little different on the setup. And then I was using the ball to use during the tournament, like during the weekend round, would be this ball right here. So you're looking for a 1 power, 2 side spin, big wind. This would be a good ball to use in the weekend round. If you really get this hole dialed in, just so that you'd have less wind. So I'm looking for a 1 wind, 2 spin ball, so that's Quasar. So we're going to use a Quasar on this. I'll make a note here. Quasar. And if we have any problems whatsoever, we're going to switch immediately to a Katana. We've got our clubs of choice. So here we go. We're not going to play any shootouts. If we get to a shootout, during the qualifying rounds, I practice every shootout hole, I practice all that, but now I want to save all my hole-in-ones for only when I'm playing. So we're not going to do any shootouts. It'll help speed up the play a little too. Okay, so we're with our Backbone, and we're going to be about 2.5 off. And we want to be up on that just a titch higher. And we're going to do a full adjustment. So it's 1, 2, there's 4, 8. We'll do 4 and almost 8. Hitting a perfect shot. It might come in a little short and rough. Hit the rough right there. That's about where we want to be. When I was using my Saturn, I was hitting 2 rings off. I was 2 rings off from that rough line, and I tried the Backbone and was having a little bit of problem, and the reason is because I was using 2, but it's got a better accuracy, so I moved out one more, a little bit closer to 3 rings, 2.5 to 3 rings, and it gives me that little margin of error down there. I was getting a few shots that were, if I hit a grate to the right, it was clipping that rough. See how close he was to the rough right there? It's real tricky down there at the bottom, and if you put the ball where you really want it, normally I'm a big fan of not using a lot of side spin and stuff when you're trying to approach the hole like that. I'm usually like, place the ball in the right spot so that you can take the variable of side spin out. But on this particular hole, it's better to keep your ball in a safe spot and then adjust your ball towards the hole with side spin and curl and all that. But be safe with that landing zone. All right. Issa draw. We're going to give our opponent a small basket here. Okay, so we're on hole number 3.